Hello guys, welcome back to the platform once again. It's exciting and great to be back once again, and in this episode I'm going to do analysis as to the reasons why Chelsea is finding it difficult to sign players, and our team in our office has taken time to investigate and research as to the reason why Chelsea is finding it difficult to sign players. And as to why others are signing players and Chelsea is has still not signed player. We are not talking about goalkeepers. Anyway, if it happens to be your first time of joining me on this platform, please do well to hit the subscribe button, touch the notification bell, share the program to as many viewers as possible, smash the like button if you enjoy the presentation, and then comment to agree or disagree with me in the comment box down below, as well as do well to follow me and watch on Facebook, as I will upload the video as and when it's ready, as I do. Here is YouTube and Facebook. So first and foremost, before a player is traded to another club, it has to take the agreement between two parties. One, most importantly, the player has to agree to join the team. Let's say Jules Koundé, Chelsea wants Jules Koundé. Jules Koundé has to agree that he wants to play for Chelsea. That's the first part of the deal. And then the second part is that the team that he currently plays, Sevilla, should agree to sell him to Chelsea. So you see, that's why Jules Koundé's deal is still dragging on. Apparently, Chelsea sent £42 million and Sevilla is holding out for 50 to 55 million pounds sterling. That's why still Chelsea has not confirmed Jules Koundé. He agreed 5-year contract with him. That's the latest last night. They agreed 5-year contract with him because they realized Barcelona were also coming into the picture. So they want to prevent Barcelona from hijacking the deal. So Sevilla should have to agree a deal before things are finalized. And I'm going to look in this episode, I'm going to analyze why there's some targets that Chelsea has identified and why it is still difficult for Chelsea to sign those targets, and some other targets too that are easily that are possible to be signed too. And I'm going first with Jules Koundé. Jules Koundé, as I said, number one target with respect to defenders. I've highlighted them into defenders, midfielders, and then attacking wingers. Attacking wingers. So in the defenders, Jules Koundé, you can see that it's feasible, meaning it's possible for Chelsea to get him. But it depends on the club. As I said, two parties have to agree. The club and the player have to agree to join a new club for the deal to materialize. So in this case, Koundé has agreed with Chelsea, but Sevilla has not agreed a fee with Chelsea. So that's why it's still dragging on. Matthias de Ligt. So in terms of Koundé, Chelsea can get Koundé. Matthias de Ligt is not feasible. Not feasible because though he has some contractual issues, I'm not entirely saying it would not be possible. It can be, but it's difficult because Juventus is not a selling club, and two, Chiellini and some experienced, one or two experienced players are old enough and have not signed to the club. Their time is up, contract ended, and now they don't have enough in defense, and so it will be difficult for them to allow Matthias de Ligt to go to Chelsea. That's why it is difficult for even, let's say, Juventus will have to agree a deal, a fee for Chelsea. Chelsea, from the way we are operating, I don't think we are ready to pay more than 100 million euros. You see, so that's difficult. And two, also another reason is that this American ownership of Chelsea is slow, unlike Roman Abramovich. So that's why most Chelsea players, most Chelsea supporters miss the Russian. The Russian, by this time, would have signed most of our targets. He's fast in the market. So no disrespect to Todd Boehly as our new owner. I salute him for doing good job, but still we need more. He's too slow. That one, I have to be honest with him. So let's go to the next target, Presnel Kimpembe. Kimpembe from Paris Saint-Germain. Thomas Tuchel says he wants him, but PSG is not a selling club. They won't sell their player to you. So that's why Tuchel is still in. He's like now a comedian, like the Ukrainian president. You know the thing is difficult and you are still saying you want it. He has to give us some targets that he can get. That's why you see Pep Guardiola and Jurgen Klopp. Jurgen Klopp anyway has agreed a deal with Kevin Ramsey for 6.5 million pounds. Cheap. You see, he knows you will get him. You go and pay. He will not go and waste his time where he will not get the players. That is what Tuchel is doing, wasting his time on targets that you will not get. And also, let's go to the next one. President Kempembe, PSG will not sell. So next one, number 4, Achraf Hakimi. Look at him. He said Achraf Hakimi. Achraf Hakimi is PSG. They won't sell. And still Tuchel is telling them he needs Achraf Hakimi. One, if the player agrees to join Chelsea, yes, I know Achraf Hakimi and Thomas Tuchel have worked at PSG before. He said, I hear some sources are saying he's not happy at PSG. Yes, but PSG has to agree to sell him. If PSG doesn't agree, it is still useless. So that's why we are not also getting him. Ryan Ntnouri, that one is possible. For Wolverhampton Wanderers, we can get him. We have to take in the bid. I don't know why we've not sent the bid. I heard yesterday they were preparing to send the bid. For that one, we can get. Wolverhampton Wanderers, though some people are saying they won't sell, but they will sell. They are selling club. They bought him for 10 million. If we give them 25 million, the profit of 15, they will give you. So Ryan Ntnouri is possible for Chelsea to get. Marc Cucurella, another defender, quite fantastic defender there. He's also like Ryan Ntnouri. They are playing left wing back position, Ben Chilwell's place. So they will have to give him competition. But Marc Cucurella, I'm afraid Man City are sending money this evening. So Chelsea is going to lose that one too. So Chelsea are just losing players to other teams. Man City, Pep Guardiola is submitting a 40 million pound sterling bid. Though Brighton said they want 50 million. But Pep Guardiola, trust me, is fast. When even they said they won't take the 40, he will add 5 or 10 to them to make it 50 to get his player. So that one is also can be feasible for Chelsea, but now it's difficult because Man City is hijacking that one too. Kalidou Koulibaly, that Senegalese defender from Napoli, is also feasible, but it depends on the club and the player. As you know, the club, is the international teammate of Edouard Mendy, our goalkeeper at Chelsea. So he talked to him, but it seems that Kalidou Koulibaly is used to staying in Italy, and Juventus too want him. He's finding it difficult to change country. It's not easy, as you are aware, for some players to change country. Let's go to the midfielders. The target that is being mooted around at Stamford Bridge, Declan Rice. Declan Rice is not feasible. He has contract up to 2025, 3 years more. And so West Ham United are not forced to negotiate. They said 150 million pounds sterling. And I doubt these American people will pay that money. Even the Kunde, they said 50 million, they submitted 42 million. Look at this. 50 million you can't pay, and yet Declan Rice, some people are saying we are going for Declan Rice. I doubt it. That's one, we won't pay the money. Two, the West Ham will not sell. The player wants to come to Chelsea, yes, but West Ham will not sell. They sent him contract, but he didn't sign. I'm sure he won't sign. But he has 3 years. That's why they are not rushing to let him sign anything. If he doesn't sign, he will stay there for another 2 or 3 years. He will stay for another 2 years before they think of selling him. So that target too, we won't get. You see where I'm going. That's why Tuchel is not signing any player. The money is there, but the teams that we want their players, most of them are not selling. Either are not selling clubs, or two, the clubs don't want to sell. You see, that's why Pep Guardiola and Klopp will go for and get cheap players that are easily accessible, and they will get them, and they are free. Now Liverpool have finished their business. Man City very soon they will also finish. Chelsea have got 5 players to buy. None has been bought now. You see, and let's go to the next one. Ibrahim Sangari is also feasible. That one we can get. I told you Bissouma was around 24 million pounds sterling, but we didn't go. Antonio Conte has got him for 25 million pounds sterling. I told you on TikTok, those of you that follow me on all my platforms. And now Antonio Conte is going to if Bissouma is at Tottenham, he's finished medical. We've lost him. That's if Chelsea were serious. Anyway, Chelsea weren't serious about Bissouma, but most Chelsea supporters and the analysts thought he's a good person that can come in and help our midfield. And also, let's go to Amadou Haidara. Haidara, that Malian from in Germany, RB Leipzig is also feasible. Chelsea can get him if we are serious. And I've also added one, though it's not our target. He's a Nigerian midfielder in Leicester City, Wilfred Ndidi. We can get him. He's a midfielder. It's not. It shouldn't cost more than 30 million pounds sterling. Depending on his contract, more than 35 million, depending on his contract. So that one is not Thomas Tuchel's target, but I'm giving it to him. I have so many secret lists, as I told you, because Ryan Ntnouri was part of my secret list, but now Chelsea has added them to their list. That's why I said it. I have secret lists that I give to people across the club in secret. There are certain things that when we say it here, our opponents are watching the show. They will know it. So Rayan Antunuri was part of my secret list. And let's go to the attacking players. Raheem Sterling is feasible. Raheem Sterling wants to come. He said he wants assurance that he will not put him on the bench, that Tuchel will allow him to play. That's what he wants. And it depends on the coach to give him assurance. Gabriel Jesus is also feasible. But now, this evening, Arsenal have sent in 40 to 45 million pounds sterling for Gabriel Jesus. That too, if Chelsea want him, they have to be quick or they will lose him. So Chelsea is losing players. These American owners. Richarlison is also feasible. We can get him. Richarlison said he wants Chelsea or Tottenham. So it's up to Chelsea or Tottenham to go in for him if we want him. Rafinha is also feasible. Ousmane Dembele is also feasible. He's talked with Thomas Tuchel. So with all these players, targets that I've said, have you seen now the reason why we are not signing any player? The coach, the players that the coach wants, their teams are not selling them. You see, it's just like you want to buy something and the seller is not selling. So and you are saying that thing is what you want. Meanwhile, you can get alternatives elsewhere. You see? So that is the problem with Thomas Tuchel. I remember Jose Mourinho, that time. By this time, we would have even finished buying our players before even he goes to pre-season. But Thomas Tuchel is very bad in telling them his targets as well as what he wants. Even some of the targets, President Kempembe, for instance, I don't know why he want that player. That player, even Zuma is better than him. But we sold Zuma for 25 million to West Ham. Cheap. You see? Meanwhile, Zuma is better. I don't know why he wants Kimpembe. Kimpembe, he is not extraordinary. Zuma is better than him. I don't know. Maybe it's because of his left foot. He plays left. Maybe that's why Thomas Tuchel wants him. Because Rudiger plays at the left and Rudiger has left for Madrid. And I don't know why Kimpembe is not that good. Zuma is almost the same or even fine. Almost, let's assume, even if Zuma is not better than him. They are almost the same. And you allowed Zuma to go. So that is the kind of problem that Tuchel is giving us. And Todd Boehly has given Tuchel the ability and opportunity to decide on those who come, the incoming players, and then the players that are leaving the club. So it's his sole decision to make and tell them to go and buy or not buy. So that's why I'm saying he's too slow with respect to his targets. Yeah, if it happens to be your first time of joining me on this platform, please do well to hit the subscribe button, touch the notification bell, share the program to as many viewers as possible, comment to like the program, and also do well to follow me on Facebook as well as my other platform. The TikTok is buzzing. Make sure if you are not part, Fauzan Blues, go and join there. Follow, and I'll give you every aspect of sports news, most predominantly Chelsea content there. So make sure you go and follow me there at Fauzan Blues on TikTok. Thank you very much for joining me in this special episode, and kudos to my team for compiling this research. Bye-bye.